salutations, Serjavians. It is Serjay Svek back with another stream, and today we are going to be streaming some more Animal Crossing. Now, this isn't my first Animal Crossing stream, so for those of you who are coming in from or seeing me stream this on Twitch for the first time, you can always go subscribe to me or follow me on YouTube or the Serjay Svek YouTube channel to check out the previous episodes of my Animal Crossing adventures and my other streams. So let's go ahead and get back to the island because it's been a long time. Transition into stream screen. Stolowing, thank you very much for dropping by. I appreciate it. And yes, it is snowing in the fair Isle of Serjavia. Let's go ahead and check it out. Hi, Fidel. Good to have you back. On a snowy afternoon on the fair Isle of Serjavia. Stolowing says it's a perfect chance to catch a coelacanth. Oh, okay, cool. I'll go ahead and give it a try. But I'll also focus on trying to clean up the island, make it more presentable, because we did have 5 stars before, but we've probably lost it because I've been away for so long. Hello there, everyone. Right now in Serjavia, it's 4:12 on Thursday, December 10. What do you think of when December rolls around? I think of Toy Day and the whole season before it. I think the golden trout is back for December. Oh, it's a lot of good fish then. I hope Santa can find us out on this island. Well, I'm sure he knows what he's doing. It'll be fine. We're decorating resident services for the occasion too. There's lots to look forward to the festive season. Now for additional announcements. Today we have a visitor staying at the campsite. I hope our guest is able to see what it is that makes Serjavia such a special place. And with that, I'll get back to work supporting you in your enjoyment of our island. Ooh hoo hoo, looks like we've got a guest. Let's go ahead and check it out. Oh, look at me. Groggy. Yes. Yeah, put on the hat. It's not complete without the hat. And Fidel says it's always exciting to see who is in the campsite. That is true. And look at that. My island, there's a bunch of stuff that's out here because I don't have any space yet. I haven't paid off my debt to Tom Nook. So I don't have much space around me, so I need to you know, do a lot of selling and stuff. The last time I touched this game was way back in October, actually. So I missed out on a lot of stuff again. Wait. You always have to be quiet when you're fishing. You never know what you're gonna catch. Except the usual stuff. Black base as always. Just get it away already. I still have the candy. I still have the candy from, what's this? From Halloween. And I didn't even get to do anything with it because I was so... I don't know. I was so excited when I got this game back in... Wow, look at that. When I got this game in March, but then when everybody went... After a while, I just kept taking breaks from it. It's just kind of sad, you know? Hey, it's Vesta, my favorite villager. Hater Tot! It's been forever. How are you doing? If we'd seen each other sooner, I could have invited you to my club. Crazy for Rainbow Sherbet. Interesting. And she spells it Sherbet, not Sherbert. I don't know. Sometimes it's always one or the two. Soloing says, that reminds me of when I was looking specifically for a sea bass for Turkey Day. And for some reason, it took me about a whole hour to find one. I don't understand. It's the RNG going against you, my friend. That's why you don't play gacha games. Okay, I might have been the only member, but still. Please, Vesta, don't leave the island. Don't leave the island, please. Okay, I know I haven't been away, but please, don't leave the island. I need you here. I don't know, she is like... Vesta is like the islander or the villager that I never want to leave at all. I don't care. The others I do have some affection for. but I don't mind other people leaving, especially my arch enemy Cranston. Why is he my arch enemy, you may ask? Well, when I was still starting out with this game, I had some flowers, and the flowers were the only flowers on the entire island, right? So what happened is that Cranston ended up, what's this? He just kept watering the flowers in front of my house, and then because of that, the flowers just grew and grew and grew and grew everywhere, and I didn't know why, so I just decided to make Cranston my arch enemy. He is my Dinkelmeyer. Oh, Dinkelberg, sorry. He's my Dinkelberg to everything. Anything bad happens, blame Cranston. I even got the voice for it correctly. Cranston! Doesn't really sound as good as Dinkelberg, but it's good enough. Milos, thank you very much for dropping by. He says, it happens to some games. You won't like them all. I dropped a bunch of them all throughout these years, but it's good you keep coming back to this. That's true. And thank you for that, Milos. Yeah, the thing is, you know, even though I've been away for a while, there's always been this part of me that's been nagging me about Animal Crossing. I think it's especially because of the fact that, you know, some of your villagers may end up leaving before you come back, so all of a sudden their houses are empty. And I do not want that to happen to Vesta. She is just so kind and sweet, and I don't want that to happen. Hey, Artful Anya, welcome to your very first Animal Crossing stream of mine on Twitch. Hope you have a lovely day. I think it's a very early morning for you guys over there. Yellow perch. Okay. So I'm just cleaning up the island, and it's my very first game since, I think, October. So I've got a lot of cleaning up to do, as you can see. Fidel says, nah, they can't leave without your permission. Oh, that's good. They always have to ask you first before leaving. Oh, that's good. Milos says, or maybe Tom Nook visits me in my nightmares. Please don't. That is the true horror of Halloween. And then Artful Anya says, good news, in New Horizons, they changed how villagers move out. You have to give someone permission. I see, that's good. That's one less thing to worry about. Because I can already go all yandere on Vesta and say, oh, you're never gonna leave. Just kidding. She's just my favorite. So I just need one more golden rosebuds, and then I can finally remove all of those black rosebud fields. I don't need those, actually. But I don't really know what else to put here, because I got 2 black rose fields. I just need 1 golden rose field, and then I'll be good. This, by the way, is my very first Animal Crossing game. The reason why I got interested in it there was a bunch of YouTubers who were really talking about it a lot. They were hyping it up. Fyrus, Jmoji. And I decided, oh, it's okay. And it's a good thing that it happened I think this was like the miracle of 2020. Stolowing gives the big face. And Fidel says, oh, do you have a blue rose yet? No, I do not. But I don't think I don't know how please let me know how to get blue roses. I'm not really looking for blue roses, but feel free to share how you get those, because I'm curious now. Anya says, this game made 2020 more bearable, and that is so true. Ah! Soloing says, truly a lifesaver. That is so true indeed. I remember when I streamed this, when this first came out, March 20. Holy cow, a lot of people were really interested. And then when I put it on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, Serjay Svek, people were curious about it, because I think for a number of them, they were not, this was like their first experience of Animal Crossing too. So this is something I think that, the pandemic really brought a lot more people into Animal Crossing. And Stolowing says, in my opinion, that alone is the very reason why it should win the Game Awards. And Mila says, just as a reminder, the Game Awards is tomorrow, 7:30 a.m. for Philippine time. And Philippine time is +8 hours GMT. I'm excited how they tie up the themes in the orchestra, especially Animal Crossing's. Dude, Milas, I think I told you this before, but if there's nothing else, I really want Ghost of Tsushima to have, if they have like a best score option, I want Ghost of Tsushima to have, to win it. Even though I don't have a PlayStation 4, I just fell in love with its soundtrack because I love the sound of it, you know? Feels like a grand adventure. In contrast to New Horizons, which is more chill, you know, and more relaxing. Which definitely fits the feel. Hold on, fishing. Yes! Artful Anya says, I do hope this game wins an award. And Anchovy, stay away from my pizza. No. I'm going to say something controversial, okay? Anchovy is not bad on pizza. I said it. In Yellow Cab, it's good on Yellow Cab pizza. I'll let you know. Ooh, big fish. And I'll say another controversial thing too. I don't mind pineapple on pizza. Don't do this to me, Artful Anya. Please. No. I need to build up my followers, but I need to stay true to myself. You need to understand. Wait. There we go. Just back reading. Stolowing says, yeah, some category like that, but I still prefer Ori and the Will of the Wisp for the best score. Oh, they do have a best score category. That's nice. Oh, this is a big one. And, but that's just me. Final Fantasy VII has an amazing soundtrack too. They remade everything and they're beautiful. Lots of good sounds this year. And, what's this? Mila says, who says anchovy is bad on pizza? Dude, every cartoon that I've watched growing up always says anchovy, bad. And Artful Anya says, the pineapple on pizza can be redemption for you. Wow! Big boy, or fish, it's back, baby. We haven't caught this since the last time they were available. Soloing says, but you haven't tried oarfish on pizza? No. I'm not sure if you can eat that on pizza, but broccoli on pizza. Milas, do you remember, since we're talking about pizza, I'll just say something about pineapple. I do think pineapple on pizza, people would like pineapple on pizza more if it was cold. Like, instead of like baking the pineapple with the rest of the pizza, they could just put its cold slices on it after everything else. So after you're done cooking the pizza, you just put pineapple slices on it, and then I think it'll still be a bit warm, but not as hot and slimy and everything. And especially if you take a bite out of a hot pizza, the juice inside the pineapple will burn your tongue. It's like eating a freshly microwaved jelly donut or a Pop-Tart. Now going back to oarfish on pizza, or broccoli on pizza, I haven't tried broccoli on pizza, but Milas and I have indeed tried something unusual. Because we do have California Pizza Kitchen in the Philippines. And they do have things like roast beef on pizza and whatnot. And I do think they had... Was this fence for? Oh, it's for upstairs. Anyway, so they have that, and I think there's a bunch of things that the Californians like to put. So avocado is one. So the things that you normally wouldn't expect to see in pizza, they put it there. That's their specialty. In the same way that New York style pizza has like their thin crust, Chicago has their deep dish, California has like unorthodox ingredients. And I only say unorthodox because, you know, that's something that we in the Philippines don't really put unless you're part of California Pizza Kitchen. And Milas said, it's fine, I don't hate it, but it's not my favorite topping. Adding salt, though. Oh yes, Milas was the one who taught me that it's nice to add just a bit of salt on pizza. Gives it a nice kick, you know what I mean? Oh, an event. Tater Tot! Okay. Who is this? Yes, Vesta, what is it? Willing to buy a diner neon sign? Okay. Do you think 3,900? Just to keep her happy, I'll buy it for her. Wait, really? I gotta give it a try now. Yes, you should, Stolowing. And you know, one of my favorite places to do it is actually on Pizza Hut, because on Pizza Hut in malls, it's been a while, Tammy says. Practicing your favorite hobby, doing brain teasers. That's not your hobby? That's not my hobby. You shouldn't have disappeared without saying anything. I'm sorry, Tammy. Now you have to make up for lost time by hanging out with me. You've got a lot of fun to catch up on. So anyway, as I was saying, Milas was the one who taught me the value of... What's this? Putting on salt on pizza. And actually, in malls, they do have Pizza Hut kiosks. And usually they have... they usually sell 2 slices of pizza, 59 pesos for the both of them. And yeah, it's a nice snack, and they do still let you put on hot sauce and salt and pepper on it. So just a little bit of salt is fine. Just a pinch. Straight from the shaker. Please do not do it like Salt Bae from that meme guy from a couple of years back. I hope he's doing okay with his business. Because I know the pandemic has, you know, caused a lot of businesses to close. Be they food related or whatever. I know this isn't pandemic related, but... Or... This was a few years ago. But I remember one of the most shocking places that closed down for me was a Tropical Hut. Excuse me. Oh, we still don't have somebody here, so the person in the campsite could probably take advantage of that. Yeah, soloing a Tropical Hut, because there was this Tropical Hut that I used to frequent, and I didn't even know about Tropical Hut until like a few years ago. And then when I tried Tropical Hut, it's like, oh, what have I been missing out on? And then I kept going back to that Tropical Hut. Tropical Hut, by the way, for those who don't know, is a burger joint. Think of it, it's a fast food burger joint. Think of it like Jollibee. Because I think some countries abroad have Jollibee, and I do enjoy the burgers from Tropical Hut. What's this? It's more fast food, so don't look for like super grilled sandwiches. In any case, anyway, and actually for some reason, the burgers from Tropical Hut taste awfully similar to Jollibee. And soloing, yes, you can relax. It's only the branch that closed. It's not Tropical Hut in general. I'm sure you can still find the one in Green Hills. And the one that's in somewhere in Pasig along Shaw. I'm sorry, my mistake. So yeah, that Tropical Hut that I frequented, when I just all of a sudden one day I went back and I said, I want to get some Tropical Hut burgers. And then when I passed by there, it was closed. And not only was it closed, it was replaced by a McDonald's. I just wanted to get on my knees and cry. We're gonna sell the oarfish because we already have one. The first one always goes to Blathers. Yes, this is one of those times that I don't like what happened. Like, you know, come on, there was already a McDonald's before. We don't need another one. Sell the neon sign. Let's see how much we get for that. Man, I've been watching too much Technoblade that now whenever I hear Oarfish, I keep hearing orphans instead of pain. instead. Oh my goodness, that's a very unfortunate association that you have there. Oh, it's one of these tracks. You see, we decided to begin selling toys. It's a limited time offering until December 25th to allow folks to purchase Toy Day gifts. Do let us know if anything catches your eye. Seems like you're interested in a mini circuit. Let's see. That's 3,800 bells. What do you think? I'll buy it. I'll probably put it somewhere in my house. Thank you for 3,800. Oh boy, it reminds me of the early 2000s because before, that's when the TV show Let's and Go was popular and people were buying the Tamiya 4x4 mini racing cars. I still don't know if you should call them RC cars because you don't use a remote control. They just go when you put them down. But yeah, that was a big hit. And a lot of kids my age were buying the Tamiya cars. And after that fad left, Beyblade was there too, but it wasn't. I don't think it really caught on as much as Tamiya did. And the only reason why I'm buying that mini circuit is because it reminds me of the Yakuza games, Ryuga Gotoku. Because I do remember the spoofs of Kiryu, the main character, playing the game, you know, playing Pocket Circuit Racing, so it brings back memories. Ucha! Where have I been for the past 1 month? That's a very good question. Tell me you weren't planning a new startup with me. What did I say? Always come to me first. I'll forgive you for a cut of the profits. Welcome back to Serjay, of course. This is my island. Hello. What do I got? Okay. And speaking of Serjay, everybody, for those of you who are still not part of it, I do have a Discord server. The Serjay Nation, so feel free to check it. You can actually see it on my about page on Twitch. Just click on the Discord image, and then it'll take you directly to the Discord server. Don't forget to read the rules, of course, so that we'll be able to see the rest of the channels. Oh. I've got a message in a bottle. What's this? To the lucky duck who picks this up, I was messing around at the old tool bench and I came with this DIY idea that you're holding right now. My great idea is in this bottle here. Take a chance on it, you'll see. Take a chance and try it out. Wishing you luck. Ciao. Bamboo hat. Nice. That's new. I learned a DIY recipe. Nice. So the next order of business, let's go, aside from, let's go visit the person in the campsite first, and then I'll continue weeding, and then I'll dig up the fossils. Actually, I already finished everything in the museum, so there's no more need for me to keep those fossils. All that's left are fish and bugs. And of course, a visit to my arch enemy Cranston. That knave. Anyway. We'll save him for later. Let's go visit the campsite first. Oh no, wait. Before we visit the campsite, let's make sure that we visit the rest of the villagers to let them know that I am still here. I'm already part of that group where my first 2 original villagers are gone already. You know, before I was very reluctant to let them go, but then when they said they wanted to go, whenever a villager of mine says they want to go, then I just let them go. It's hard, I know, but sometimes you just have to learn to let go. You can't keep holding them back. But Vesta will never leave. I sound so evil. Serjay Svek, how dare you? If you think you can just jitterbug in here after disappearing like that. Well, you can. Folks on this island are free to come and go all willy-nilly, just as they please. How have you been? Good, I hope. You look healthy. Take care, alright? Ow, ow, ow. Must have been at this too long, because my back's acting up. What are you up to? What? This thing? I'm making a bonfire. It's tough, but I've got ages of patience. You know how to make a bonfire already? Yes. Sure I do, it's not hard. I had no idea you were so handy, Serjay Svek. You might have the know-how, but do you have the written instructions? Blah, 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 blah. Written recipe, blah, blah, blah. Nintendo, please, give us an option to refuse the written recipes if we already know. I don't want to take it to take up pocket space. Soloing says, ah yes, we all have that one villager we always keep. Who is yours? Anybody who is on the chat, please let me know. Who is that villager that you never want to leave? If you could barricade your entire island to prevent them from leaving. Melba. You know, that reminds me, a lot of the villagers are named after toast. I mean, after food. And Melba is one of them. So what's your funny story about Melba, Stolowing? Please enlighten everybody. Audie and Leopold, welcome back. I mean, I'm back. Did I eat some bad mulligatawny, or is that Serjay Svek in the flesh? I don't know what mulligatawny is. I'll figure that out in the dictionary later. Welcome home. When did you get back? I can't believe it's been 1 month, Shaking Bake. Even saying that out loud is freaking me out. Maybe the mulligatawny was bad and you came back on that same day. The music for Audie is different. It used to be a lot more active. Tater Tot, I haven't seen you for a bit. Were you on vacay or something? Jeez, it could have told me. I was so... I was just the teensiest bit worried. Audie is a tsundere. Confirm. Oh my gosh, she won't admit it. I'm glad you're back. Don't pull that disappearing act again, okay? I will. I won't, rather. Now that I'm streaming more often, I think I'll be able to fit Animal Crossing in more. Apparently, mulligatawny is an Indian soup. Search it for you. Thank you, Milas. Stolowing said, so I actually had Melba back in the previous Animal Crossing version, New Leaf. When I migrated from New Leaf to New Horizons, I couldn't bring her along. The very first thing that came into mind was get Melba, no matter what. A few days ago, I was finally able to get her. Aww, that's so sweet. You were finally able to reunite with her, Stolowing. That's very nice to hear. How'd your Octuple Marathon go? What, you didn't run an Octuple Marathon? Ha, I knew you'd bring me if that was that. I know Octuple means, I guess that means, in this case, it's like you're running 8 marathons. But the first thing that came into my mind was, what if it was like an octopus marathon? It's just like in SpongeBob, you race your snails, but here you race octopi. Imagine that. What's going on, Kablang? I want to chat. Today I'm all about boosting my stamina. Is to do more of the stuff you always do. So I'm gonna do sit-ups, hit some squats, and wrap up with a few hundred push-ups, the usual. Dang. Bam. You are very, 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 very good at your exercise. I can't even do 10 seconds of planking. And then, well, before I used to say, oh, it's just planking, you know. 10 seconds is 10 seconds, but then, of course, like with almost every other thing that I did not experience, when I finally experienced it, I said, oh, so this is what planking feels like. Oh my goodness, it hurts. It hurts. And some people are apparently able to actually plank for even a minute. So for those of you who are actually able to plank for more than a minute, you have my respect. Athletic jacket. Goodness, I could use some Indian food right now since Mila's mentioned what mulligatawny is. Wait, let me go check the pronunciation of it. I want to be sure that I'm doing it correct. My favorite Indian food while I'm looking for this is actually butter chicken. Mulligatawny. Mulligatawny. Okay, there we go. You can never go wrong with a good old butter chicken. Although the butter will be wrong for you. Goodness gracious. More weeds. The only problem they have with this game is that there's no rotating camera. So if ever there's something behind the tree, you can't really see it. Excuse me. Mila said, thank you, haha. It'll take continuous work and getting used to it to reach that minute mark. You can do it too. I'll do my best. Can you do 1 minute of planking, Milas? You! Cranston! And the funny part is, Cranston was the one that gave me the Tater Tot nickname, and for some reason I like Tater Tots. Even though I've never eaten what is called Tater Tots. But there is this store in cinemas that actually sells things like Tater Tots, little potato balls. So yeah, we just don't call them Tater Tots here in the Philippines, I think. I'm still the same old me. I know for sure because I wrote my name in all of my underwear. That's so you, Cranston. Mila said, thank you, hi. Sorry. Yes, just exactly. Will be difficult past 1 minute. I can imagine. Because when you're planking, it's like you're holding your entire body weight on your forearms and your elbow. So you have to really be, you really have to train it hard so you'll be strong enough to actually hold it up. And if you're like me, who is a big guy, it's gonna be even harder. So you really need to build up your strength for those sorts of things. It's getting, this is the first time that I've ever seen, like I said, it's my first Animal Crossing game, so I am excited for the snow. Although I will say, I do wonder when all of the snow will come out, because it's just snowfall. I don't know when it's gonna be white and, very cold. But I will say this, I have never experienced snow before. And while I do want to experience snow at least once in my life, I do not want the cold that comes with it. I'm already chilling and about to freeze at around 16 degrees Celsius. What more if we're at 0? So, no thank you. I don't even mind if it's just like artificial snow at this point. Mila said, will the water freeze in the game? I'm not sure because this is my first time. Maybe some of the veterans who are watching will be able to tell me. Will be able to tell, rather, if the water does freeze in this game. I'm wondering if I should do what the other people are doing and build all the stones in one area. Maybe I should try that. One of these days I will. Stolowing says, I don't think so. The previous versions don't have it that way since you still gotta catch the fish somehow. That's true. Good point. Welcome, welcome. What do you need today? I want to sell. I want to sell bonfire, this stuff, that stuff, and this and that. And this and that and this and that. And this. Okay. Let's go sell those. Or 150, nice. And how much are turnip prices? Just out of curiosity. $210 bells. Wow, we've never gone that far before. You know what? In all my time playing this game, I have never gone up to like those other prices my friends have, which are like 400, 600. Sometimes I buy the turnips at around like 90 and I can only sell it like 150, 160, like that. I never really have much profit. So guys, now that I'm playing this again, please feel free to invite me to your islands. And if you're a part of the Serjavian Nation, please feel free to let us know what your turnip prices are, so that I'll be able to me, well, not just me, of course, that's selfish. Me and the rest of the members will be able to take advantage of this because I need to pay off my debt real bad. And Stolowing says that's huge RNG. Yeah, and the RNG doesn't like me, apparently. Come on, give me a big one. Aw, man. Olive flounder. Where's the Little Mermaid, though? Horny. All right, let's finally go check on our guest. Funny thing was that turnips were so OP that people were actually able to pay their debt in less than a week, if I recall correctly. Wow. And they're still OP. Well, they definitely are. So if anybody, the next Sunday, I'm gonna make sure that I log in so I can buy some turnips. And then if anybody has any good prices, please let me know. Maybe one of these days what I'll do is something like what they do in the VTuber companies. Because I did watch this VTuber from Nichisanji. Her name is Sasaki Saku. And also there's one from Hololive named Natsuhiro Matsuri. And what they did is that they bought a bunch of turnips, and then they would time travel forward and then try to sell it. But unfortunately, they got too greedy, and then when they should have sold when it was really high, they kept on it. And then I think they kept selling them at the end at a loss. So maybe just for kicks, I should go try something like that on stream. Now, who are you, sir? Nate, I'm on a camping trip trying to meet good food. I like you already. What's the island specialty? Fruits, fish, shellfish, fish, fruit shells. Princess Paisley 26 says, hello, I'm Princess. I'm new to the channel, found looking through Animal Crossing New Horizons. Well, welcome and thank you very much for dropping by. This is actually my very first stream of Animal Crossing on Twitch, rather, but I have previous stream VODs on my YouTube, Serjay Svek. So if you enjoy the show, hope to see you there too. Fish fruit. I do not want to imagine what that is like. Those all sound good. I'll take one of each, yawn. Since we have a blank space, I'll go ahead and take him. Hey, do you want to play a little game with me? If you win, I'll give you my vampire costume as a prize. Princess Paisley says, I'm addicted to this game. I have 260 hours in. Wow, okay. I really want to know if you were able to finish everything. Your debts, if you were able to get all of the museum items, Princess Paisley. And, you know, just maxing out everything. Because I think that sounds like a lot of time to do everything. That's an amazing number. And Stolowing says, isn't fish soup basically sinigang na bangus? Actually, yeah, now that I think about it. Oh, I didn't need that, wait. Yeah, just pick the correct card. Let's start. Alright, which of these patterns is on this card? Give me a spade. Nuts. Okay. No dice. We'll keep trying. Princess Paisley says, I haven't gotten all the museum stuff yet. I started over, I just paid everything off. Oh, yeah. Because what I did on my end, I didn't pay off everything. I kept working on my infrastructure because I was so tired of having to pole vault over rivers and then having to use my ladder to go up hills. So I decided, you know what, let's just put all these bridges here, all these inclines, just so I'll finally be able to get rid of my ladder and pole vault. But now I have a debt, still. Bug friend. Invite them to bring their family over for snacks. I would like to see a bug villager, just for kicks. Everything you need to be comfy except for TV. Can I have a phone instead? Got my TV! Oh man, oh man. He doesn't seem to be interested, so let's just go find a new villager on with a Nook ticket. And for those of you who are not familiar, because Stolowing did mention in the comment in the chat, sinigang na bangus. So sinigang is a Philippine dish, one of the more popular Philippine dishes out there. And it's basically a sour soup, and then you put vegetables in it. You can put things like onions, tomatoes, and you can even put kangkong leaves, which is water chestnut. And then you can put in bangus, which is milkfish. Bangus, or beef, or pork, or anything like that. And usually what makes this soup different is that it needs to be sour. And wait, Tammy is thinking of something. Paper kite butterfly, no matter how hard I try. Looking for a super long time. I'll catch one for you. Excuse me. There is one. Right there. It's just right there, Tammy. You could have just... Oh, that's the common butterfly. I'm sorry. I missed this. I hope someone clips that, because that's just hilarious. Like, oh, it's a paper kite butterfly? What do you mean, Tammy? It's just right there. It's a common butterfly. I am so sorry. That just proves how long I have not been playing this game. So anyway, after we play, get this paper kite butterfly, we'll start looking for a new village. Now, going back to the topic of sinigang. So, recap, it's a sour soup with vegetables, onions, tomatoes. It can be with meat like beef, pork, or fish. And then it has a souring agent. And a souring agent can be things like tamarind. It can also be, what else? It can also be green mango. That can be another souring agent. Or they can also use something like, well, it doesn't really make it sour, but it can, or you can also thicken it. And you can usually thicken sinigang with something like miso. That's how we pronounce miso in the Philippines, miso. Just put some miso in there, and then the soup becomes cloudy and thicker. Last time I saw you. Joy Serjay. And what else? And the other thing you can use to thicken it is gabi. What we call gabi in the Philippines is called taro in English. So you guys over there, my friends who are watching, who frequently buy taro shakes from Zagu or from Quickly, there, that's actually gabi. Gabi and taro. And the thing about sinigang is that like I said, it has to be sour. And sometimes what they do, instead of all those ingredients I mentioned, they can even, one of the more unorthodox souring agents that they use, actually watermelon. So it might sound weird for us because we normally don't put watermelon in sinigang, but it has happened. Especially if we go to a restaurant like, what was that name? It's not Nanyang, it's, it starts with an M. It starts with an M or an N. But anyway, that place, they serve watermelon sinigang, and it's nice. It does have that soury taste, and a bit of sweetness to it, too. Can't find that paper kite butterfly. Maybe up there. And Mila says, I want to play some Gabi cards. Then, I know what you're getting at. Because Gabi, in English, is tarot. So, tarot cards. I know what you're thinking. Princess Paisley is now following Serjay Svek. Thank you very much for the follow, I appreciate it. Sometimes I feel bad pulling weeds. Would it be so wrong to let a few of them grow and bloom? No way. Of course, she says. Thank you very much. No way, it comes down to them or us, Vesta. Them or us. I guess it's kind of hard to find something we can both agree on, Bam. I guess we can both agree that sheeple is kind of fun to say at least. There's our common ground. Feel free to keep using it if you really feel like it motivates you. Okay. Is that the paper kite? I forgot already. I don't think that is it. Raja Brooks Birdwing. Nope, not that one. That's the reason why I never seem to I never catch bugs. Because, you know, it's kind of hard for me in this game. Because you have to... Sometimes they're in the trees. Sometimes they're on the stumps. So you have to keep a really good eye out for them. That's why I like fish more. Fish are just there in the water, and then you just gotta find them. Where is that paper kite? I wonder for you guys, what was the longest amount of time that you have not been on your Animal Crossing game? It can be in any of the games. It doesn't necessarily have to be New Horizons. Is this it? Or is this another common? It's another common. Soloing says 8 years. Wow. So is that like coming from New Leaf or something like that? And Princess Paisley says it's been only like a week. Oh, okay. It amazes me that you really enjoy this game very much, Princess Paisley. Because if it's just a week, wow. But then again, yeah, this game does have quite a lot to offer, especially since it first launched in March. So many things have happened, so I'm glad that they were able to do it. It's very relaxing. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. And Stolowing said the last the 8-year gap was actually from Wild World. So before New Leaf, I see. Common. Why are there so many common butterflies? Can I have an epic butterfly? A rare butterfly or legendary? Or what these gacha players are calling like SSR or something like that? I don't even know what SSR means. Is that like super rare or something like that? Or super special rare? I would like to play something like Genshin Impact. But, what's this? I heard it's coming out on Switch. And I don't know if the account, let's just say, I play it on mobile. I don't know if the account that I make on mobile will transfer over to Switch. And so I don't want to start all over again. I can find that paper kite. Maybe on the island. On the island tour, I'll be able to find it. So for now, let's just go ahead and sell this stuff, and then we'll go. Soloing says, when you want that 1 star, but they keep giving you 5 stars instead. Yes. Please, don't give me that. Don't give me my legendaries. Don't give me my epics. Just give me the common. And then Milas said, I played the original Final Fantasy VII twice. Stopped in the middle of the game back in grade school and played again in high school only until the 3rd form of Sephiroth. Never beat him. In short, about 3 to 4 years maybe? Oh yeah. I think you told me that before, Milas, that you never finished FF7. But I think you were able to finish Remake. Your great redemption after all these years. Following says, it really depends on how Nintendo handles it. The problem with Genshin in the PS4 is that your account is actually connected to your PSN. But knowing how Nintendo handled Fortnite, I think you should be able to sync your mobile account with the Switch. Excuse me, sorry, cold weather. That's good. At least that's one less worry for me. Oh man, I could use one of these blenders. I'll just buy a blender. Mixer. I'll take it. Milas says Remake is probably just 15 to 20% of the entire game, though. Oh yeah, that's true. They're releasing it in parts. I forgot. Salad shells. Yeah, Stolowing. Remake is only like a part of the game. So there's like, I think they were gonna make like 2 or 3 parts for FF7 Remake. Excuse me. 23,000, no. No thanks. There's that question for you, Milas. Is it still gonna be $60 when you buy the other parts? And the thing is, PS4 games, based on my knowledge, they can go like a huge amount of gigabytes nowadays. So I wonder how much more space... Oh, it's Gulliver! How much more space would you need to be able to actually play the rest of the games? Gulliver's here, change in plan. Let's go ahead and help him, and then we'll find that last villager. Call of Duty is about 400 GB, oh goodness gracious. Imagine you're so sleepy, but you actually say snoring sounds. Snoring sounds. Sigh. Blink, blink. Somebody put salt in this water. Okay. Can I have some extra salted water, please? Thank you. No carbonation, please. As long as it's really worth the price, yeah. Let's see. I mean, the first part already has gotten a lot of accolades, so let's just hope they can meet that. I wish they would do a Xenogears remake. That would be nice. I never finished Xenogears on the PlayStation 1, but they said that the first game was like a complete game, or at least it felt like a complete game. But when you got to the second disc, the thing was, it's like there was so much, like it was, I think they said the game was rushed, that the second disc was almost all just narration. Barely any gameplay. So let's see what the future holds for any other remakes. Talk to the local. Here we go. Gulliver, we've talked before. Or some Serjay Svek. Who else would it be? Yes, again. Does it count as shipwrecked if I don't know where the ship is? I'll have to call my ship. Handy dandy. Chrono Cross, Milas says, would be a good alternative too. So yeah, I've heard a lot about Chrono Cross. It was really good for the SNES, and it also featured art by Akira Toriyama, who is the artist for Dragon Ball. And speaking of Akira Toriyama, what I'm gonna do one of these days, I'll go stream Dragon Quest XI for the Nintendo Switch, and it also features art by, actually all of the games in Dragon Quest feature art by Akira Toriyama. And the main character, the main playable character, looks like Android 17. So in my original playthrough, when I had the demo, which was like 10 hours long, I called him 17. But even though I have the demo and then you can start from where the demo left off, I'll start from the very beginning, just to give everybody the benefit, my viewers the benefit of knowing what happens from the beginning of the story. And of course, I would call him Serjay Svek. Oh right, the communicator parts, I forgot what I was doing. Oh, I'll just catch this big fish first. You never pass up the opportunity to get a big fish. Get this, come on! Oh boy, it's a sea bass. It's just a C+. Oh goodness gracious. I can't stand hearing that line every single time. Go slowly along the shore, find some water spouts, hope they are not manila clams. Oh, it's a balloon. Let's get this first. I wonder, if you don't get the present in the balloon immediately, can you come back and get it the next day? That's a very good question. Now this is... Soloing says, yes, actually. Oh, so you can... You don't need to open the present immediately. I see, I see. So now let's go back to finding those communicator parts. There's one. I did that one time, he says, because I forgot to get it before I slept. I see. Nice. Number 2. Let's find number 3. Manila, Manila. It's a Manila clam, Manila. Please give me no more Manila clams, Manila. Manila, I'm coming home. And that song was Manila by the Hot Dogs. Featured on the recent Southeast Asia Games. Vanilla, 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 gorilla, something, whatever, anything else that rhymes with that. I keep coming back to Manila. Manila, I'm coming home. There we go. So I think we're done with this speech. Let's go to the next one. My goodness, you're gonna get copyright struck by YouTube if you sang that in a VIN. Yeah, that's why I'm gonna stop. Manila, Sarsaparilla. Yeah, that's a very, very long name, but yeah, we can make it work. I mean, I remember this video by Russian Badger. One time he was playing Rainbow Six Siege, and then he was in an invitational, and he was partnered up with T-Pain, the rapper. And what happened was that he commented on T-Pain's song because T-Pain one time he made a song and then it said, I'm gonna put you in a mansion way out in Wisconsin. So yeah, mansion, Wisconsin. So unlikely rhymes, but somehow it made it work. I don't really listen to T-Pain much. The only song that I actually listen to his is Bartender. That's the only one. But I do hear that he actually sounds great if he does not use the auto-tune. And he does. I've listened to it, him singing a couple of times without auto-tune. It's great. So there's that, but you know, auto-tune, T-Pain is auto-tune. Put this here. Did you find him? Yep. That's them. Those are definitely my communicator parts. Come here, you little rascals. Milo says that T-Pain is a good singer and he uses autotune right. That's true. Or rather, he takes advantage of autotune because it's not like he's covering any flaws. It's just trying to make a more distinct sound for himself. Because when you listen to in my opinion, if you listen to T-Pain without autotune, that's not T-Pain. Even though he's a very good singer, that doesn't sound like the T-Pain that I know. So, but T-Pain still sounds great either way. Check your mail. Okay. Put some flippers on before you open it. Okay. Pace back and forth for the next few hours. Better get started. Okay, so Alright, let's go ahead and... Okay, so now we're done here. Let's just sell some unnecessary stuff. And then we're going to find the final villager. Get rid of the fish. Get rid of the cowrie shell. I'm just doing that box because I have no time to go inside the store. Blue. No, this is not a paper kite butterfly, no. We are going to take flight. We're making a water landing, but don't forget... It's the final villager! Da-da-da-da! Hey, hey, hey! Welcome to your one and only gateway to the skies, the Serjay Airport. How can I help you out today? I want to fly. Roger. Nook Miles ticket, yes, please. Use Nook Miles ticket. Why did it censor? It's like I don't know. I need to review the moderation. Sorry. Time for takeoff. Let's do it. I can't imagine. In this game, because the way they make it sound when you use a Nook Miles ticket, it makes it sound like you're taking an illegal flight somewhere. They're gonna burn their flight plans. They're not allowed to talk about the island. You have to make sure you don't leave anything behind. It's like an illegal charter flight going somewhere. DAL! Alright, we are 2 down and dock at the target island. Delta Oscar is go. Meanwhile, I'll be holding in a pattern here. Get in touch when you need tools or travel. I know what you're referencing, Milas. The old PewDiePie. Wait, do I have my ladder? Oh yeah, I do. Oh boy, I thought I left my ladder. Papers, please. The old PewDiePie version of Papers, Please. Even some of the VTubers are now playing it. I like the snow wintertime version of the OST. It's really nice. Oh hey, it's another one. Message bottle. I was figuring what kind of protein shake I wanted for lunch when I had this awesome DIY idea. I'm so psyched I wrote out the recipe. Isn't that wild? Now we're secret DIY buds. Tulip surprise box. I already know that. Let's just catch this fish. I never pass up the opportunity to get a good fish. There we go. I said I was gonna catch a fish, but it looks like I'm really tired of getting these. Wah, wah, wah. Ladder here. I'm so used to not having to use my ladder because soloing is just making all these angry faces. Sorry, bro. You gotta deal with the corny lines. Oh, we found there's somebody up there. You don't have the high ground anymore. I am here now. Hello. Peggy. Oh, I didn't expect to see anybody on this island. Nice to meet you. I'm Peggy. You're from Serjavia? I've totes heard of somebody Trey Cool who's from there. Maybe you know them. Their name is Serjay Svek. Well, if you're talking about Serjay Svek, maybe I heard they're pretty handsome, and they're nice and tall and good looking and everything. They got a nice, they're very good with their people and everything. You know what I'm saying? That's you, wow! A pair of celebrities on one island. Well, I'm a celeb in training, but it's still fab. I already have her archetype in Tammy on my island, but I'll still take her. Only thing better than kicking back and chilling on an island would be to do it forever. Spending on time on an island is the best way to find your inner calm and hug it as hard as you can. I'm a little worried about your statement. If I lived on an island, sweetie, I'd be the calmest, most relaxed pig pop star you ever met. Want to live on my island? Move to Serjay. Oh my gosh, yes! I could move to any old island, but this is way better since you'll be there. You want to hear that, world? I'm moving to Serjay. Yay! Okay, oh my gosh, moving, okay? Yeah, so stressful, so much to do. Gotta calm down. Center yourself, Peggy. Find your happy place. Calm down. Impromptu ASMR session. Close your eyes. Relax. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let your worries flow. Imagine yourself sitting on a river. And with each second, let your worries flow along with the river. Not in a frozen forest, please, Stolowing. We're not talking about Call of Duty. You find yourself in a frozen forest. I'm like Captain America. Oh, I understand that reference. I don't know. I do like Call of Duty. I do like the Modern Warfare series, but I'm not really a fan of like Advanced Warfare and Infinite Warfare. It kind of felt a bit too over the top for me. I liked it a bit more when it was more grounded, you know what I'm saying? Okay, more rocks, more iron nuggets. The first Black Ops had the best story. You know, I really should play the Black Ops games. And I'm really, when it first came out, I was actually surprised because they tied it up to World at War. Which for the longest time was the last story that they had set in World War II. And yeah, and then until they, yeah, World War II was also their game. And then now they're going back to the Black Ops era with Cold War. Stolowing says, it's really hard actually to like a game that completely changes a gameplay style that's already been established for, I think, more than a decade. Oh no, my shovel! It may work on other franchises, but not for Call of Duty, yeah. I think for games like Call of Duty, it being the same as before, as much as possible, is a good idea, so it does not alienate longtime fans of the series. But anyway, what do you think, Stolowing? Since you do play Call of Duty, is Cold War... does Cold War deviate from the formula, or is it still... does it still feel like an old Call of Duty game? Specifically from the Black Ops series. I actually never tried Cold War, so I don't know myself. Wait, what was the last Call of Duty that you played then? I'm guessing maybe it was 4, Black Ops 4 Warzone. Sometimes I don't even know if Black Ops 4 is purely multiplayer, I assume. Purely Battle Royale, I guess. But anyway, that's it. We'll go back home, and we found our last villager, so let me just go sell these items, and then we'll wrap up. Bell Bottom Samba, this is Stovetop Jackhammer. Do you require assistance? Over. And for that, Jelly Donut Samba Royale, we are good to go. I didn't go for Black Ops 4 because I just went for the story mode. There's a campaign. Black Ops' best asset is its story. Yes. You know, for me, I don't really play those Call of Duty games for multiplayer. I just play it for the story. Lifting off November, Oscar Whisker taking off. And for that, we are taking off now. DAL. But I think what really made Black Ops soar aside from the campaign is its zombie mode. That's true. And I think World at War was the one that first released the zombie mode. So and Black Ops, I think, made it even better. Or perfected it, maybe. Zombie mode kept me deep in the rabbit hole for years. Oh, I see. Pretty much, actually. Why is there no paper kite butterflies? Wait, let me just check what a paper kite looks like. Sorry, wrong page. I already forgot. L cricket. Oh, way back in October still. Cricket. Angelfish from October. Wow, I only got a couple of fish. Oh, right. Paper kite butterfly. Wow, how could I forget? Emperor paper kite. Okay, then now I remember what it looks like. Question is, can I find one? Give me just a couple more minutes. I'll just make one more tour around the island, and if I don't find it, we'll just call it a day. I better have a new shovel by the next time I start this stream. Island life. That would be very nice to have, you know, sometimes. But the very first days will be so difficult. Being forced, you know, to fend for yourselves on a deserted island before you can even think of anything resembling civilization. I myself... Wait a second. I myself wouldn't be happy to be stuck on a deserted island. But if ever I was, like that classic question, if I was stuck with one thing on an island, I think I'd really want to bring a lighter. Okay, maybe not a lighter. Make it a knife. Final answer, a knife. Just bring a nice, as the meme goes, bring a nice knife. Because it can do pretty much anything with it. I was worried about, you know, a source of fire, but knife can probably work to do that for you. Why do I keep getting these fish? Anyway, back on track. Where is that butterfly? Okay, you know what? I'm probably not gonna get this butterfly during the stream. So I'll just go do one more fish or two, and then I'll go ahead and call it a day. I haven't been lucky with my river fish, so let's just take a look at the rivers and see. It's the true challenge. I hate it when these pond fish always seem to turn at the last second. It's gonna turn. Watch it, watch it, watch it. There. Oh, coming. There. The pond fish are the bane of my Animal Crossing existence. I can see why, because especially since they never seem to, you know, they just never seem to want to turn to you. They just want to say, "Oh, hey, we're here, but you can't catch us because we're so close to the edge." It's like to tease you and play with you and make you think that you have a chance to catch them, but oh no, they're not going to. I instinctively tried to press A on my keyboard when I heard that dip. This is pain. You feel that, don't you? That reflex. Oop. Come on. Yes. Oh, it's a tiny one. Bitterling. Bitter much? Okay, go over here and then check down here. Hopefully there are some fish. Find one last fish. Oh, it's a biggie. It's a big one. Let's see. Well, my definition of big is not really that big, but it's just bigger than tiny. I've been fishing for too many years. Oh, there. It happens, my friend. All right, yellow perch, another one. Woohoo! Yet another one. Add to my collection. Ooh, sudden bite. Pond smelt. Whoever smelt it, dealt it. Can't carry anything else. Swap it. Something else. I think I haven't caught this yet, so I will give it to Blathers. You know what they say? The first one always goes to Blathers. It does not matter whatever that first thing is. It must always go to Blathers. Your first car, your first house, everything always goes to Blathers. Blathers, I offer this to thee. The title or the deed to my first house. My first gaming PC. My first car. He does not demand, but we offer it willingly. There we go. Come on, take this. Koi! Can't carry it. Oh, okay. Remove one of the butterflies. Okay, we're still making a circuit of the river. When I reach the end of the river, I should be either catching a fish or none at all at the river. Oh, hello. Big one. Ah, it's too early. I was too excited. Anyway. Sea bass bet. Oh, I don't want that. No more, please. It's already too late. We've got other stuff to do. So yeah. So that covers it. We've already cleaned up the island a bit. There's still a lot more that we need to do. And we do have a new villager, so I'll go ahead and cap it off here. And once again, like I always say, the fair Isle of Serjay is once again open for business. So if you guys want to see even more of my Animal Crossing streams, please feel free to follow Serjay Svek Twitch on Twitch. And if you missed this stream and if you want to catch the VOD, feel free to follow Serjay Svek on YouTube and to check out my Facebook and Twitch as Facebook and Twitter for more updates. And also my Instagram. I always forget to plug my Instagram. And lastly, I do have a Discord server now, so feel free to follow the Serjay Nation on my Discord. You can actually check it on my About page on Twitch, all of my different links, so you guys can see. So if you have no further questions, I would like to say once again... Oh wait, I do have an outro screen. Let's go bring it back there. Transition to outro screen. So once again, everybody, I would like to thank you very much for stopping by on the stream. Like I said, I do have a bunch of links available down below. You can follow me, Serjay Svek, on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, and my Discord, the Serjay Nation. So feel free to check out more of my info on my Twitch channel, and I'll see you next time, hopefully with more Animal Crossing streams or anything else that I have planned on my Switch. So in the meantime, you guys take care. Salutations, Serjayians. See you around. This has been Serjay Svek on my quest for world domination. You take care, stay safe. Transition to ending song.